It's time. The soup is done. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. Mmm. Okay. Interesting. I didn't really stir in the seasoning, so there's a little blob in the middle of the mushrooms. Let's stir this thing up and see if it's good, how it turned out. Like I said, this is my first time making it in the Instant Pot. So, oh, good. The ratio is good. So, 1 block of tofu, a bowl full of mushrooms, 1 head of Napa cabbage, 6 cups of liquid. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. Oh, it smells so good too. Okay, usually I use a pot, water, and Napa cabbage. I'm making this a little fancy for you, and I just, I have the time right now during the pandemic, so might as well be a little fancy. Let's taste it. Ooh. That's good. Napa cabbage is normally so sweet. You don't need to add any sugar. It's naturally sweet. I didn't even add salt yet. So let me add a little bit of the herbamare. But I feel like the bone broth, the mushroom seasoning, and the white pepper was enough. So a little salt. It could be done, but I have a little bit more I want to put in. I want to put in some sesame seed oil. If you don't have sesame seed oil, I would say some olive oil. Just a little oil in there. A tablespoon. And then, why not? Let's put some green onions and cilantro. So I learned this hack. You can store your herbs, put it in a glass with water, and then cover it with a plastic bag. Put it in the fridge. This is about 2 weeks old, and it's can you hear that crunchiness? It's still super fresh. So I'm excited. Okay, so let's put some green onions and cilantro. Optional. These are just yummy, yummy goodies. And you can use the stems of cilantro. A lot of people throw them away. What a shame. What a waste. There's a lot of flavor in there. Oh, I'm just trying to get this stuff out. Okay. So, we got the onions. Chop up the onions. Okay. And then the cilantro. Stems are full of flavor. Just chop them up small. I wish y'all could smell this soup and the fresh herbs. Yeah. Okay. Put this into the Instant Pot. Look at that. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. I say you can't have enough fresh herbs. Wow. Okay. It's time to try it. Let's see if it was worth it. So first of all, I love this wooden ladle. I got it at Ranch 99. Fantastic. I use it for everything. And then, okay, so I'm going to ladle. Make sure I have everything. The broth, the mushrooms, the tofu, herbs. Okay. And then, do y'all have these at home? These little Asian soup ladles. You can get ceramic ones. I have about 12 of these plastic ones. They're so all-purpose, right? You can use them for sauces, you can use them for soups, you can use them for pasta, just digging things, finding things. This is a fantastic shape. It is far superior than a metal spoon, I think. So I use it for everything. Okay, y'all, let's try it. It's hot. Ooh, that's really good. I was gonna say it may not be worth cooking it in the Instant Pot versus just a regular soup pot, because it took just the same amount of time, like 5 minutes in the Instant Pot, plus the time it takes to warm up, plus the natural release. It was like 30-40 minutes total. And that's about the same amount of time as in the pot. And with the pot, I can constantly be stirring it and adjusting the seasonings. So I wasn't sure if it was worth it. But you know, the tenderness of the cabbage, it just melts in your mouth. That's what I was hoping for. That was my intention in the beginning. Have a really good cabbage soup from the Instant Pot. It just makes it softer and creamier. And the mushrooms are cooked through, and they're very soft and flavorful. And let's try the twice frozen, twice thawed tofu. That's a good spongy texture. So if you're used to tofu, there are 100 ways to eat tofu. You know, there's dried tofu in strips, dried tofu in sheets, dried tofu in knots, and there is fried tofu, and there is, there's so many ways to buy tofu in the Asian market. So this particular texture I'm used to. This is how my family has been cooking tofu, one of the many ways. But if you're not used to it, it might surprise you that it's kind of spongy. It's a strange, dense, harder, spongy texture, but it really captures the flavor perfectly. So, yay! This was a success. Yum, yum, yum. Enjoy. And it's a super versatile recipe. Just water, napa cabbage, and some seasonings. 95% of the time, that's what I do. And I usually cook it on the stove, but this time I wanted to be a little fancier and just see what would happen. And yay, it worked! So if you try it, let me know. I think you'll like it. Here's to your health.